right now, and I kid you not, I want to show it to you in the charts right now, and I want to talk about what specific move is actually imminent right now, and why what is happening right now on the hourly candles is extremely indicative whether we are going to break out or break down. I will talk about all my price targets and much more. Of course, I want to show you my old trades, but more importantly, my up and coming trade, which I will be opening here today if I have the opportunity, but I will show you exactly how to open it, where I would be opening it, where I would be closing the specific trade. Let's go here straight into the hourly candles, and you can see that Bitcoin is here floating around between support and resistance in this symmetrical triangle. And literally, guys, literally the breakout is imminent within this hour or the next one. And this is something crazy, guys. The Bitcoin price already tried here to break down, but look at the bulls. The bulls are absolutely ludicrous here, buying up this breakout. And the further we go inside a pattern, and this one is matured by 95%, the more volatile a breakout usually is. So every single wick wicking above or below, usually more often than not, brings us the breakdown or the breakout. So now that we broke out here, actually broke down in the end of the triangle, and the bulls are fighting back. The hourly candle is not closed yet, so we are not out of the woods, but this is an extremely bullish signal right now. I want to talk about whether the breakout is going to go to the upside or to the downside, because it might be even happening here within the live stream. I will show you the price targets, my expectations for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, and towards the end of the video, guys, you know it. Always when you wait until the end, this is where I'm going to drop the real value here for you, especially towards the long-term view for Bitcoin, because I want to show you one chart. You probably all know the Bitcoin stock to flow model. I want to show you another chart, which is much more accurate here, also a stock to flow model, but it actually predicts exactly where the Bitcoin price is going here in a slightly modified way. Wait here for that, because I can promise you something. This is something you will truly love. And wait here until the very end. Now, guys, thank you so much for everyone joining. We already have 5,000 people here in this stream. Is this even possible after 2 minutes? Crazy, guys. Thank you so much for that. I want to go straight here into the content. But before that, I wanted to ask you for a small favor. Takes a minute. It takes a second literally. Go below the video. Please press up the like button. In every video, we are now getting more than 10,000 likes. Thank you so much for that. Press this beautiful like button. Make it blue. And for everyone new on this channel, we are the biggest and most growing and most profitable community in Bitcoin in the world. Press the red subscription button. Make it gray. Press the bell and press on all, because you want to be joining the biggest crypto family in the world, like not the biggest one in terms of subscribers, but the fastest growing one and the one with the most views in the world, because we are the most profitable community in the world. Join us right now. Press the subscription button. Now I want to go and straight into the content, because what is happening right now, I am here in front of the charts for a little bit. I made research to start the video, but now I just figured out I have to start immediately here and on the hourly candles actually. And I want to be honest here, guys. I was looking at this W pattern, and I mean, it was beautiful, right? I mean, this is a completely beautiful W pattern, and Bitcoin had, unfortunately, right here, let me just pull out this horizontal ray here. We had a false breakout. And what I was telling you is we need, number one, an hourly candle above. We got that. Then we need volume confirmation. Kind of, but not really. But the most important thing is for the Bitcoin price to go down and confirm the breakout. And if I'm zooming in, you can see here slightly below we closed it and we did not confirm the breakout. So for the matter of fact, Bitcoin went further lower. But now we are floating around here in the VPVR point of control of this specific triangle, and the breakout is literally imminent. In the moment, just a few minutes ago, we were breaking down here on the hourly candles. I thought, wow, this might be dangerous for Bitcoin, even though the likelihood must be higher to break towards the upside. We are breaking down literally the first time since a few months here, because every bullish bias pattern was always breaking out. So I was getting very cautious here, and we are not out of the woods yet. This candle closes in 10 minutes. But the interesting thing is the bulls so far it is not clear yet. The bulls so far are fighting back right now, and we are closely below, very close to actually go back into the triangle. If I were to go down here to the 5-minute candles, you see we are not back in the triangle yet, and we need to go back. If Bitcoin confirms the breakdown here, we could be going further lower, and I want to be talking about how further lower and what my price target would be, because the confirmation of the breakdown is certainly not what we want to see. So let's hope for the bulls here to fight back. And I of course want to show you also exactly where to open these trades. And let me start here with the bearish scenario, because we are right now still below the previous support. And if I were to take this measured move price target and just zoom in a little bit, I have to take it down here. Then you can see if we are confirming the breakdown, and let me go to the 5-minute candles. We are not trading the 5-minute, we are trading the hourly or the 4-hourly. But in case actually we are getting this confirmation of the breakdown, we could redraw it. Maybe this was the confirmation already. Then a volume supported bounce. This could be actually traded. My entry position, I would not short this. My entry position would be here somewhere along these lines in case Bitcoin would be further breaking down. And if I am going now over to the hourly candles, then I show you this shocking price target, actually the bearish price target here among the, wow, this must be a joke, 36,660 US dollar levels. This is a coincidence, guys. Anyway, in case the bulls are able to fight back and we are actually not getting the breakdown confirmation, and we are actually in the next hourly candle, we can close outside, but please, we have to take the next hourly candle and go back into the triangle. Then, in case we are getting another candle in the triangle, the likelihood will be so much higher actually to break out, because the bulls were proving that strength. And if we are breaking out towards the upside, this could catapult us all the way up to 45,300 US dollars. But you know the deal. We need a candle close above. We need a volume confirmation, and we need a confirmation of the previous resistance, which is then turning into support. I will be updating you here live in this video where to open the trade, where I would be opening it at the exact level. I will show you where to close it, and also, of course, how to spot whether the breakout or breakdown will be a legitimate one. Wait until the very end of the video, smash up the like button. We already have 8,000 people watching live here. Completely beautiful. I can't believe it. And of course, I will be talking about Ethereum as well. I will be talking about my old trades, my new trade, and also my brand new trade, which I might be opening here in this video live for you. But before I am doing that, I want to, of course, talk about a few other things here, which are, in my opinion, much more important. If you have a holding portfolio, these things are crucial for you, because we have to know, we have to determine what we can expect here throughout the next 12 months, which I will be probably calling the parabolic bull cycle. So you remember how I was recently here in my own price prediction model showing you that I personally think that this cycle where we are in right now is not more similar to the 2016-17 bull run. It is much more similar to the much more volatile and crazy and exuberant bull run in 2012 and 13, where Bitcoin was much more immature and had insane gains here in percentage terms. And if I am actually zooming out here, you can see that this cycle is after the vertical orange lines are the halving. We were going completely parabolic here. We actually had a first run, a crazy first run, a rejection down, and then we had the second run actually of Bitcoin, leading to the blow off top in the end of the Mt. Gox crisis. This one here was a much more mature run. We had the 21-week EMA, and the Bitcoin price was, let me pull out the 21-week EMA. I mean, come on, guys, this was such a predictable and mature run here. Very, very amazing, very healthy, always shaking out the weak hands. This one here was completely different. But what I was doing here is with this blue line, and I will come to a conclusion very, very soon, and I will show you also why I think this might be the case, why I think that this bull run might be even more volatile, even more crazy and exuberant than the previous one. And I was just copying from here to here this chart, and I was overlaying it over the current price action, and you can basically see that ever since the Corona dump here, we were getting a very, very similar movement here of Bitcoin. And also after the halving, we are going much more parabolic than here after the halving, where it was going kind of sideways. we are going parabolic. So what I personally think is that the first run is what we will be considering the retail run, where the institutional run, where we have billion-dollar entities and billionaires actually joining the space. They are actually doing it right now. I was showing you the number of whales holding Bitcoin. Then we are going to get a shakeout where all the weekends and the retail money is going to enter here, of course, also. And the last run, this is the bloody shakeout run where we will be having blood in the streets just right afterwards here, and a bear market to come probably from 2021. This is what I personally think, and this is why I personally think that Bitcoin might be exceeding our expectations here, even though some corrections might be, of course, imminent. It's just the law of gravity. This has to happen. But if we are zooming out, I personally think probably we are going to see something more similar to 2012 and 2013. So far, we are exactly mirroring the price action here, of course, at completely different price levels. And going back here into the hourly chart, you can see something interesting unfolding. Look at this wick here on the downside. I mean, what the heck are the bulls here actually doing? How many bulls do we have in the market? Will we actually be able to do something extremely improbable here, that the Bitcoin price will be closing in 4 minutes inside? I mean, that would be a very bullish sign of strength here of the bulls. If you go to the downside, there was volume coming in, and just to make it very clear here, we could redraw the lines here. I mean, whether we want to connect the wicks or the bodies, it is it is sometimes very subjective how to do it. Now I was here connecting the bodies more or less, but you could connect the wicks. If you connect the wicks, we are already back inside the triangle. In the end of the day, it is just experience and governing the price action and then acting accordingly regarding the price action. And of course, I have some other things to share here before this hourly candle is actually closing. Let me pull them out. Just a second. Oh, by the way, guys, you have to follow me over on Twitter. If you are following me on Twitter, I am giving you these warning signs, these updates where I was showing you in the exact moment of the breakdown that, we are trying to break down. And I was giving you also the message here over there that this hourly candle has 30 more minutes to go, and if the bulls are able to fight back, we have a great chance of breaking towards 45,000. So I am providing you with all insights, everything you have to know in the exact moment it is happening. This is why you are actually subscribed to the MMCrypto Twitter channel, but also, of course, to the, wait 1 second. To the Chris MMCrypto Instagram channel. I wanted to show it to you here just very, very quickly for a quick second. If you are following me over on Instagram at Chris MMCrypto with the blue verification checkmark, I am posting daily stories over here, and of course also some private stuff, but also very importantly, Bitcoin content over there. Whenever we are breaking down in the future, I am going to update you about that. Follow me at Chris MMCrypto with the blue verification checkmark. I want to talk about Ethereum as well, because as you do remember, and Ethereum right now, I don't get it myself. It is actually looking very strong also against Bitcoin. I want to talk about that. Give me some feedback here. Smash up the like button and show me that you are also interested in Ethereum content. I will still be covering Bitcoin, but I want to show you this trade I was actually mentioning yesterday. If you are subscribed to the MMCrypto channel, you probably watched that. And let me go back here into this. Oh, by the way, I think I also shared it on Twitter. And I want to show you the chart and actually what is unfolding for Ethereum right now. Yes, there it is. So 14 hours ago, I was posting on Twitter that we just had a confirmed breakout and the target is the all-time high of $1,400. Does this mean we are necessarily going to hit it? Not necessarily, but I was updating you in the moment of the breakout confirmation. And going back over to the Ethereum chart, you can see after I was posting that, we got follow through here, and we are forming here consecutively here higher highs for Bitcoin. And with this recent breakdown of Bitcoin, Ethereum was still staying considerably strong, and the bulls are also fighting back here. So we didn't hit the price target yet, but if you entered the trade here in the moment I tweeted that, you might as well take some profits over here and take some more profits. I would personally close the trade here at the all-time high, because usually we are getting a first rejection at the all-time high or closely at it. So make sure you take some profits here already. Congratulations for everyone here who took the trade based upon my analysis yesterday. And if we were to go over to the Ethereum chart against Bitcoin, you see a pattern which is not the most beautiful one, but it is an M pattern here. It is not the most beautiful M pattern, but we have a higher low for Bitcoin, we have this two Vs, and we have the breakout. So we are getting also here very, very close. So if you traded that specific one, we are taking profits below the price target. We came very, very close here. This one on the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, unlike the one against US dollar where I shared it, this one I didn't share. So I hope you guys saw it. I will try to push more Ethereum content in the future, but if you traded it against US dollars, congratulations for you here if you took the trade. And the hourly candle is closing here in approximately 20 seconds. Let me go over here, and we are below. This doesn't mean that we are actually below, because it really, really always depends on how you connect the wicks and the bodies here. You could redraw it. The most important thing is to let the price action tell us what to do. If you actually wanna respect this wick here, then we are inside, right? And wow, now the new hourly candle opens. So this will be, of course, the moment of truth here, where we will see whether we are going to break out or break down. So as I told you, it is a little bit subjective, to be honest here, but this is just the life of a pattern trader. And if you connect the wicks, we closed outside. If you connect here the bodies, if you connect the candles there, then you could even respect this one here, but I'm taking rather this one, and then we are still inside. So let's just wait here if this candle will be blue, will be red, or will be green. And of course, if we are breaking down, I already mentioned to you, we could meet our bearish price target, unfortunately here, but this is just completely, I mean, it is fine. Things like this just happen for Bitcoin, and from the top to the bottom, this would be basically a 13% retracement. We already saw two 20% retracements within that run, and Bitcoin still went completely higher. The only important thing is with your hodling portfolio, don't get shaken out. If this one actually breaks down from the breakdown point, this could be a 9%. Let's round it down, a 9% profit here from there. But I want to urge you to wait for volume, of course, to wait for an hourly candle to close above. Make sure that you determine that yourself. And then, of course, also for a breakdown confirmation here. And I want to be honest, it doesn't look perfectly well here. If I am going back to the 5-minute candles, really depends on how you draw the lines. This could have been a breakdown confirmation. So please be very cautious here. If you are in a long trade, I want to put out a very big warning. If you are not in a trade at all, you can open a short trade. I am not going to do it, but it could be a very successful one. Smash up the like button, guys, if you want more of this content. And before I'm going back to the Bitcoin content, as I already told you, I would only trade the breakout to the upside. If we are in a bullish pattern, in an established bull trend, breaking down, I am not taking the short trade. It is way too risky for me. Might be a very successful one because it has to come every now and then. But I was skipping 10 potential short trades, and all of them would not have worked out. All of my long trades though worked out. This is my strategy right now, and well, unfortunately, Bitcoin looks a little bit bearish here with this potential breakdown to the downside. If you want to trade it, good luck with that. And before I go back to it, and I wanted to show you one very specific and one very important chart here. But just look at this, guys. Once again, it really depends on if you want to connect the bodies or the wicks here. Oops. One thing I wanted to show you is if you have a bearish bias and if you like to short Bitcoin and you really want to find a bearish scenario, then just connect the wicks, go to the 5-minute candles, and you will see that we confirmed the breakdown here on the 5-minute or the 15-minute candles. Even on the 15-minute candles, you can see it here, how we confirmed the breakdown. But I personally, I would be a little bit cautious here shorting Bitcoin. But of course, this could be a good potential trade if you are shorting Bitcoin. But just take into consideration that in an established bull trend, shorting Bitcoin, you run the danger of completely getting wiped out, not hitting the price target or anything else. So please be very, very cautious here. So I want to go into the next piece of content. This I already showed to you. This one I showed you the last time. I don't want to be a broken record. Thank you so much for all your support. I got here like 400 likes in the first minute when I was asking you whether I should do a live episode. And also, of course, subscribe to the MMCrypto Twitter channel, where I was updating you about this potential warning that Bitcoin is trying to break down. And if you scroll down, you see also everything you have to take note to determine whether this is a confirmed breakout down or not. So make sure you check that out over on Twitter. Something I wanted to remind you on, that many people are saying that what is happening right now is a little bit too crazy. In the end of the day, if you are zooming out, this is exactly as planned. This is exactly as it is supposed to be. Because if you don't go on to the logarithmic chart, but the linear chart, you can basically see that the 2013 pump, which here looks like insane, right? I mean, this one looks completely insane in 2013, but this is the logarithmic chart. If you were to go over to the linear chart, and I will come to that, it looks so small. In 2017, it looks so big. I can tell you something. In the end of the 2021 bull run, this will look like this. Please remember my words. This here will look like this. This against this will look like this against this. Please remember that, guys. Bitcoin is going completely parabolic. And I mean, on the weekly and on the monthly time frames. This is why I want to go back here to this one and just make a mental screenshot here of the logarithmic chart. If I auto scale that to the linear scale, if I go to the linear scale, it looks like this, guys. I mean, the previous price action is not even visible anymore. This is how Bitcoin looks on a linear scale. And this is how parabolic we are actually going right now. Looks a little bit disturbing, right? But if you are zooming in to this area here, then this also looked disturbing already. Let me zoom out here a little bit and auto scale. This looked disturbing, right? What the fuck is happening here? Crazy. Wow, Bitcoin is topping out. This is the end of the bull market. This is how it looked like. Small retracement. But no, we were going higher, guys. We were going higher. And you know what? We were going even higher. So guys, this is completely normal. And if I am now going to the right-hand side, this looks the exact same right now, and this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. The auto scale, the linear scale has the answer for you. If I now log scale this, looks completely normal, right? But it's not. Bitcoin is going parabolic, and this is just the beginning. Because, guys, because this against this will soon, in 10 to 12 months, look like this against this. Keep this in mind when you try to sell your holding portfolio at 40,000, at 50,000, at 60,000. 60,000 will be, in my opinion, not the end of our Bitcoin. It will be not the end of the bull market. Please keep that in mind, guys. This is very, very important. And I will, of course, continue to govern the price action for Bitcoin and show you exactly what the chart is telling us right now in regards to the question whether we are going to have a confirmed breakdown or not. But of course, I have to show you something more, because it wouldn't be MMCrypto if I would not have prepared something very, very special for you. And wait here until the very end. Smash up the like button if you appreciate this free content, if you want more of these videos, and even every now and then a second update of the day. Smash up the like button right now. Let's hit 4,000 likes here live. I would really appreciate that. And before I am going here into the next chart, into my content points and what I am actually exactly predicting for Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term, I wanted to share with you some kind of a little personal story here, because many people are asking me for advice and are asking me, how did you become the biggest crypto or Bitcoin channel, or the most viewed Bitcoin channel in the world? Well, the easy answer is that it was you guys. It is your support. It is you watching the videos, liking the videos, making noise for the algorithm, and just being the best, most supportive crypto family in the world, not only the most profitable one. But how did I get this amazing community? It is through law of attraction. It's because I attracted that in my life. And I shared a personal story here over on Twitter just like 2 hours ago. I already got 2,000 likes. Thank you so much. And what I was saying is I started with a $20 green screen and my college computer a few years ago. And now we are the most viewed Bitcoin channel worldwide. Thank you. And what I want to tell you, and if just one person listens to me here, and people still tell me that not everything is possible. I am telling you, everything is possible, guys. You can be abundant, you can be happy. Just put it in your mind. If you hold it in your hand, you will. If you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. And what I was saying is research the law of attraction and thank me later. I am here not referring to the mainstream book, The Secret, or to the movie, The Secret. There are much better things. Just research it, deep dive a little bit, and I can promise you guys, you will be abundant and you will be happy. this is what I wanted to share with you. I am just truly grateful for all your support and for you guys joining our journey here throughout the next parabolic bull cycle. Now I want to go into this specific chart before I am actually going back into the Bitcoin chart and show you exactly what the chart is telling us. I want to show you the entry point, the exit point of this specific short trade, which I am personally not going to take. I will not take the short trade, and I will also show you, is this actually a fake out, and are we actually going to go back into the triangle and eventually break out? All of this is going to be shared with you in this video. First of all, I wanted to show you something much more important. This is something all of you know, the Bitcoin stock to flow model. And here, once again, big shout out to digitalic.net. This is his website. And I'm always giving credits to him. One time he was just complaining, oh, why are you using my pictures? Well, I'm giving credits to you. Be happy that I'm driving 100,000 people to your amazing website. I mean, big shout out to this guy. So I just hope that he is happy now that I'm giving him a shout out, just as I was always doing it before. Anyway, he really has a very nice website, and this one here shows the stock to flow model. And what we can see is that Bitcoin is on track. We are overextended towards this cycle, but this one goes to show once again, guys, look at this. So whenever this orange thing here starts, this is whenever the halving is. So from the blue to the orange zone is when the halving occurs, right? This is where the Bitcoin price starts to go parabolic. Here it started to go parabolic, it just went a little bit later. In 2013, it was the exact moment we went parabolic, just right now. But what we can see here is we are a little bit overextended. We are going above the stock to flow line here and coming very, very close already to the predicted price here for the up and coming bull cycle. So the question arises, what is different and why? And this is something I was actually predicting for quite some time. I personally think that this specific, thank you very much for the donation, guys. I truly love you. It's not necessary. You can give it to your nephew or to your son, but I appreciate it. I will use it for a cold drink. Thank you. I want to tell you that I was predicting for quite some time, actually also back then with the collaboration with the one and only Carl from the Moon, where I was actually showing you one specific stock to flow model, which is more accurate than the traditional one we know. Because what I was predicting is that this current cycle, because of what is happening right now in the macro economy, and with the monetary policy, with this unprecedented money printing, currency printing, 33% within the last year already in currency inflation, I think that these models will be offset, because if we see maybe not a hyperinflation, but a step below, where we have like 30-40% asset inflation per year, then these things will be offset because the purchasing power is just completely different. The US dollar, where we are denominating the Bitcoin in, it is getting diluted through these actions from the monetary policy, from the Federal Reserve, the European Central Bank, People's Bank of China, and so on. This is why I think, even though this is the most legit and most amazing model I personally know, big shout out to Plan B, that this specific one will be offset, that we are going way past the predicted price level. And the reason for that being is because this model cannot factor in the currency printing. A model which can factor in that though is this one here. It looks very similar right now still. It is different. We are below the line here. If I am going back to this one, we are above it, but still pretty similar, right? Look at this. And let me maybe disable this one here. Can I disable it? Yes. So here you can see very similar. Traditional model, and this is, what is it? Bitcoin against gold. What is happening here is Bitcoin is not denominated in US dollar, as you can see it right here. No, in the other model, it is denominated in gold. And this is truly the most important stock to flow model to be looking at in the future, because whenever we are seeing this big hyperinflation, then Bitcoin is just going way past these predicted models. But if we are measuring Bitcoin in gold, in ounces of gold, well, Bitcoin will also appreciate in value. And what we want to see is, of course, because Bitcoin is severely undervalued, Bitcoin appreciating against gold. Because in the end of the day, what do you want to do with the Bitcoin with a 10 million US dollars if you can just buy a few meals with that, right? We want Bitcoin to be plotted against gold, because what we want to do in the end of the day, we want to maximize our purchasing power. This is why gold versus Bitcoin stock to flow model is much more important than the gold stock to flow model against against US dollars. And another proof I want to provide here for you before I go back into the charts and show you what in my opinion is going to happen with Bitcoin is this specific chart here, also from digitalic.net. And this is actually the Bitcoin price measured in different fiat currencies. And it goes to show that in the beginning, well, they were so close to each other, but the more time passes, these fiat currencies are diverging. And the reason for that being is that also something I was talking about for a long, long time. First of all, the third world countries fall, and Zimbabwe and so on, and their currencies. Then we are going to the BRIC states, and we see the countries in Venezuela. Then we are going to the BRIC states, and we will see countries falling or currencies falling, like Argentina, the Argentine peso, or like Brazil, and probably then we are going over to the first world countries. Probably Europe will be falling first, and US dollar will be the last man standing. And what we will see is for the Bitcoin price, if we are plotting it in different fiat currencies, that they will be diverging and they will be going out here more and more as the time passes. As you see here, the upper purple line is the Turkish lira. The second least valuable or the most inflated currency in this specific chart is the South African rand. Then we have the Japanese yen, the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, Great British pounds, euro. So you see here, as the GDP increases, the GDP per capita increases, right? I mean, this is interesting if you just disregard the Chinese yen, which is a manipulated currency, as it is actually increasing, the GDP per capita to the downside is increasing here. The currency strength is also a little bit higher. But after time, all of these fiat currencies will be falling. This monetary system has to collapse. Nothing goes up in a straight line forever. And as you remember, ever since the Black Thursday, the Corona dump, not only more currency was printed, but also the reserve requirements of the retail banks were put down to zero. We are not in a fractional reserve system anymore. We are in a no reserve system. This is why I am actually predicting that the whole monetary system is most probably going to collapse, guys. And I don't know what exit plan they have. They probably have one. These guys are much smarter than we think. When you see someone like Steve Mnuchin coming out and saying, oh, Bitcoin is nothing, it's too volatile. His thoughts are completely different than what he is actually saying, guys. I am telling you, this guy is not honest to you. And why should he? I mean, it would be against his own goals, his own incentive structure to be it. Anyway, what you can see is, in the end of the day, the denomination of Bitcoin in fiat currency, in US dollar or anything else is not so important, because Bitcoin broke the all-time high in Turkish lira already in 2019, already in June 2019. It broke the all-time high. And in South African rand, it also broke the all-time high already like weeks before we broke the all-time high. This is currency inflation. We are already at the second world countries, and the next one falling will be the first world countries. It is a given, guys. It is a given, because no fiat currency ever survived longer than, I don't know, 50, 60 years. So keep this in mind whenever you want to sell your long-term holding stack for Bitcoin. This is a rant, a fundamental rant, which in my opinion is extremely important. If you appreciate that, we don't only want to be exuberant and talk about the hourly candles, talk about long trades, short trades. This is amazing to outperform the market with our trading portfolio. But what it really comes down to, do you want to be one of the future millionaires, billionaires, cyberpunks because they went rich because they believed in Bitcoin, they knew about the fundamentals? Or do you only want to be a swing trader or whatever, leverage trader? I think the best thing is to have the best of both worlds, have a big holding portfolio, get rich with that, and then have a trading portfolio with which we are actually outperforming maybe the market, as we did it in the last 2 or 3 months. So smash up the like button if you agree here. Now, going back to the trading content, because I mean, in my heart, I'm also a trader, guys. This is why I can't stop with that. And it was just going way too well recently to stop with that. But whenever a trend reversal comes, we want to be cautious and we want to stop trading, at least for the time being. And right now, this could be actually a trend reversal. But as I already told you, we have a few different things actually to look at. And right now you can see the volume is not coming in here for Bitcoin so far. We are not going volatile, even though we are below the trend line. So what could that mean? That could mean, and we want to be not too proud here to admit that, maybe the lines have to be redrawn. No volume, nothing here. So maybe we are just redrawing the lines, which is of course not the nicest thing, but better you redraw a line to a legit one than having the wrong one and opening a short trade right now, even though it is premature. And if I am actually now connecting this wick, and these wicks, we have a perfect fit. And maybe we didn't break down yet. And maybe this is just a very nice bullish candle confirming the support. So let's wait and see what the chart is actually telling us here, guys. Don't be too fast here opening a short trade. However, if we are adjusting it here, our price target also adjusts a little bit down. But in this case, we didn't break down yet. And to be honest, in this case, we also have to connect the wicks on the upside a little bit. So let me redraw this one also, because wicks are wicks and we need now the maximum amount of wicks to be connected. This is the most legit pattern. I think this is the pattern we are in right now. So if we are actually right now getting a volume supported bounce of this new support here, we are in the triangle, then the breakout is still imminent, but the latest breakout is not at 11 or at 12 a.m. UK time. It will be at, let me see, in the evening, 10 p.m. UK time. Unfortunately, guys, it hurts the bull heart. We are testing the support more and more and more. And Bitcoin is really trying to break down here. The hourly candle has to close. We need volume confirmation. So far, 20 minutes are over and we have approximately 1/3 of the previous candle. So it is not the end of the world yet. But if we are actually confirming this breakdown, then I would say we can hit our bearish price target of $36,140. Let's wait and see what happens. I will show you in the moment something new arises in the chart. I will show it to you. And whenever the moment comes where I see in the charts, okay, this is a confirmed breakdown or this is a confirmed breakout, I will be telling you exactly when I'm live here, live in the video, otherwise on Twitter. This is the moment now. This is the moment where I would be entering a trade at this exact level. This is my stop loss. This is my take profit. I want to show you exactly what I would be doing here. So let's wait and see what happens here. And wow, this is interesting. Now it's interesting. Let's go back here. The Bitcoin price is right now trying to break down. And this could be the moment. We see massive volume coming in, guys. Big volume. You cannot see it here. But if I go to the 5-minute candles, you will see a big volume candle. You see it here? So be cautious, guys. Now be cautious. If you are in a long trade, be cautious. If you want to open a short trade, be vigilant. This is interesting. The Bitcoin price broke below $40,000. I am live here for you in the moment it is necessary. This is big volume on the 5-minute candles. We are below the last line. We have no chances to redraw this. This is the best line possible. We are certainly here below the support. Look at this, guys. In the moment we broke below. Unfortunately, congratulations for everyone who was entering here a short trade. I am personally not entering a short trade, but as you know, the price target is way down here at $36,200. Let's look at what is happening here right now for Bitcoin. And of course, I am here for you guys. I want to talk exactly about where to open the trade. If you are an impatient trader, well, then you don't wait for confirmations. I would be doing that, but then you will just open it somewhere right here. If you are a patient trader, I would be waiting for the Bitcoin price to go back and confirm the previous support, which is then turning into resistance, and then the bounce should be traded right here. This would be the best thing to do, guys. Wait for it, wait for it. If you are impatient, don't wait for it. But yeah, let's wait and see what happens here. One thing is for sure, the support broke. Another thing is, if the bulls are fighting back and creating a wick here and we are closing back in the triangle, this is of course very bullish for Bitcoin. Let me know what you think about that. I will be going back to the chart very soon. But as I know that you guys have a lot of questions towards altcoins, towards Ethereum, towards price targets, towards Bitcoin. Let me know your questions right now and I'm very happy to answer them. Maybe let's do just 1 minute of altcoin shilling. You shill your altcoins here in the comment section. And if I see some altcoin which is shilled the most, we can talk about this and I might be opening the charts here towards the very end of the video. Leave them here right now. So let me read them. Litecoin, Ethereum. Any other suggestions, guys? Beautiful. We have 11,600 people watching. Show me your altcoin. Whoa, this is crazy. Dogecoin, Cardano, ADA, Cardano, Ethereum, Chainlink. Wow. Yeah, please don't go with small ones. Graph, Basic Attention Token, Cardano, VeChain. Wow. Yeah, you guys are interested in altcoins. I can understand, and I will probably look at one specific altcoin. Cardano, Polkadot, Nano, Stellar Lumen, VeChain, Dogecoin, Cardano, VeChain, Polkadot, Ethereum, Polkadot, Uniswap, Cardano, Tron, Ethereum, Polkadot. Yeah, big shout out, guys. If you followed me on the tweet I actually made on the 1st or 6th of December, where I was telling you I am still holding Uniswap. I bought Cardano, not Cardano, sorry, I didn't buy Cardano. I bought Polkadot and so on. Congratulations for you. You are in significant gains. You made like more than 120% on Polkadot, and you made another 100% on Uniswap. I bought Uniswap at $2.70. I have to say Bitcoin was significantly lower back then, but now we are actually at a level, because Uniswap is now nearby $7, where I'm also not only very profitable in US dollars, I am soon breaking even on Bitcoin, and this is certainly something interesting because Bitcoin was so strong. So congratulations to you, because I'm personally scaling more into altcoins these days. I was always saying when we are breaking the all-time high and staying above the all-time high, I will be going back into the charts very soon, or we are breaking down. I have to go back here. I will talk about the altcoin season very soon. Look at this. So the moment we were breaking here, this new support line, I was just redrawing here in the charts because this is the most legit one. The moment we are breaking it, Bitcoin is getting this breakdown. And to be honest, unfortunately, it hurts a little bit to say, but the volume is getting stronger and stronger. Going back to the 5-minute candles, you can see here the volume is very, very, very high. This seems a volume confirmed breakdown. What we need to confirm that it is also a real legit breakdown, a breakdown I personally would be even trading if I would be shorting Bitcoin. Then on the 5 or 50-minute candles, we need to confirm the breakdown here. If we are confirming the breakdown, then I am very certain that we can reach the levels above the 36,000 US dollar levels. If we are not confirming this here, this is the 5-minute candles, then I personally wouldn't be opening a trade. Even though this looks right now like a breakdown, we have 35 more minutes to go to close the candle outside of the triangle. Then we need more volume to come in. It is already coming in. But we also need to confirm the previous support, which is then now turning into resistance. If we are going back up and the resistance fails, we are back in the triangle. And then I would say the bulls are much stronger than ever before. This is a big warning, guys. If you want to open a short trade, well, you might as well just do so. I would personally not open it right here. Let's wait and see here what is happening. We are breaking down, and this is our price target. Beautiful, guys. So many people watching here, 12,000 people, 5,200 likes. You are so amazing. I really, really appreciate it. I was just sharing with you a little bit of my story here before, and I'm just so happy to have such an amazing community. It is truly amazing. Thank you so much for the likes, for the comments, for all your support here, because without you, I couldn't be the most viewed channel in the world. I am only the most viewed channel right now in the world because I have the most people here. So the big shout out goes to you guys. It is not going to me. Anyway, you guys were asking about the altcoin season, and I was always saying that I'm personally predicting the altcoin season to start once Bitcoin breaks the all-time high, but more importantly, stays above the all-time high. Because we got in the past sometimes these wicks above and then a fake out. This is for sure not a fake out anymore, because we just 2x the all-time high. So now is the moment I am scaling back into altcoins, because altcoins were oversold. Now they are still oversold, a little bit less though, against Bitcoin. And whenever they are oversold against Bitcoin, this might be the moment to start scaling into altcoins. This is the reason why I was starting to buy Uniswap way back then, and why I was buying even more once we broke the all-time high. This is the reason why I bought Polkadot, why I bought Monero. Monero is nothing for short-term profits. I just like the fundamental idea behind it. I want to be holding it for the next 2 years. And why I was buying a few other altcoins, and not all to be mentioned here because some of them are too small and my impact and my influence is too high to mention altcoins with a low market capitalization. I really hope that you can understand that. But if we are mentioning one with below 100 million US dollar market cap, then I can nearly promise you we can 2x the market cap. And I don't want to be doing something like that. It's just not legit, especially for people not watching the stream. We want to be fair to them as well. So let's look at this here. The Bitcoin price is right now continuing to break down. The bulls are so far failing to fight back. If this hourly candle closes below, we already have a few check marks. the hourly candle to close below, then we will probably see a volume candle much higher. So the only thing which will be left is a confirmation of the previous support, which is then turning into resistance. Very, very interesting what is happening here, guys. And I want to continue with that very, very soon. I will be going, I will go back here to my chart and also show you exactly where I would be opening the trade, closing the trade. I show you my old trades. If I took profits here, because it is looking a little bit bearish for Bitcoin, at least in the immediate short term, I want to be talking about all of that. But I want to go back here because just went back because of the volatility here with you. Let me take my second phone here that I can also govern whenever something is happening in the charts. And now I want to ask you, do you have any more altcoins to show to me so I can talk about that? You know what, guys? Maybe we are talking about XRP a little bit. I know that we have a lot of XRP people watching, and even if you're not an XRP fan, I am not an XRP fan, you can trade it. Don't love it, don't hate it, just trade it, right? That's what DaVinci J15 is always saying. Something I really like to see, I mean, it's completely crazy, is this here. I mean, Bitcoin is right now negative against US dollar, and Ethereum is right now still in the positives. And that Ethereum is holding so strong right now, even though Bitcoin is breaking down from the triangle, goes to show a little bit for me that maybe something is brewing on the horizon. Maybe something is brewing from the bulls on the horizon, and we shouldn't get too bearish here right now. Let's wait for the hourly candle and see what is happening, because as you know the deal. Ethereum was many times acting as a leading indicator to Bitcoin. Whenever Ethereum was breaking out, for example, Bitcoin was breaking out afterwards. And now Ethereum being so strong, even though Bitcoin is breaking down, points towards two different things. First of all, maybe Ethereum is still undervalued towards Bitcoin. Ethereum is still way below the all-time high, slightly below this previous US dollar all-time high, and way below the Bitcoin all-time high. So that's why I personally tweeted earlier today, I am very bullish on Ethereum. I am very bullish on Ethereum. And if Ethereum dips below 1,000 here very soon, I don't care about that, because in my opinion, Ethereum is severely undervalued right now. And well, if you don't agree with me, that's fine, because I love Bitcoin much more than Ethereum, and I'm holding much more Bitcoin than Ethereum. But this doesn't mean that I shouldn't be holding Ethereum. I don't want to be too proud here. And yeah, that's exactly it. Someone is saying Ethereum party. Yeah, we have a lot of Ethereum people here, and I truly think that it is probably a good bet. Anyways, I'm holding less than 10% in my portfolio in Ethereum, so you can already see how I'm actually weighing my portfolio here. So any other altcoin suggestions? You know what? So many different people saying Ethereum. So we might be looking at Ethereum a little bit. And yeah, you know what? Not Ethereum, XRP. Let me have a look at XRP. And then maybe also mention another look at another altcoin. You can leave here your altcoin suggestions in the comment section. I will be personally govern the comment section, not the altcoin section here, and take the most suggested one, as long as it is not a low cap altcoin, because I just can't do that. Beautiful. 12,500 people watching. It's just amazing how so many people are watching here, and how we can govern the Bitcoin price together and see whether we are going to get a confirmed breakdown or not. And I can tell you, if you are bearish right now, well, you might as well be profitable with your bearishness, but in the end of the day, this breakdown is not confirmed yet. So I rather sometimes stand on the sidelines, not go into a premature trade, just to make sure that let me just here quickly auto-sky the Ethereum chart, just to make sure that I am not being wiped out in a fake out. This is very, very important. Let me go back here. Yeah, the bulls are slightly fighting back here right now on the Ethereum, on the Bitcoin chart. Anyway, I want to go back to the XRP chart. And what I was pointing out here is that Ethereum was throughout the last few years, and this is actually not the perfect thing. Let me just take this one here away. You can see here that this green box was very important for Ethereum. And this green box is not only a support box, which was valid for the last few weeks, but it was valid and actually validated ever since July 2017. This one here is nearly 4 years old. This is a 3.5 years old support line. So everyone who was watching our videos here earlier, I didn't trade it, want to be honest here. You could have traded this dip here perfectly. Look how we dipped inside my support box here of XRP. So right now, at least it seems like the bulls are fighting back. XRP is extremely hated right now, but we are also back at 32 cents, and this is a level, if you disregard this massive Spark airdrop pump here, if you disregard that, this is higher than we've been since, I don't know, like 8 months or so. And then the question arises, why are the bulls fighting back so heavily here against an altcoin which should be actually measured in US dollar and not in Bitcoin? So the Bitcoin pump is not so important for this specific Ethereum pump, XRP pump. Why are they fighting back if this SEC case is not still not resolved? I personally, I am holding XRP because I was too lazy to sell them. But if you have all your wealth invested in XRP, I would be getting a little bit nervous here. But this bounce of the previous support is certainly something interesting. And of course, we can also draw a Fibonacci level here. Let me just quickly take that out and do this for you. Then you can basically see, very interesting, very interesting. If I am pulling this one here from the swing high to the swing low, that XRP was pretty much exactly getting resistance over here and then support in my support box. In the end of the day, I think we have to break the previous high here at 81 cents to eventually break the $1 level. And as you remember, the golden pocket is all the way up here. The golden pocket is right there at the $2 levels. So if we are breaking this specific high here, and if this SEC case gets resolved, the fundamentals here are more important than ever. I could imagine Ethereum easily getting to the $2 level. But this scenario is binary. If the SEC is successful here with their charges against XRP, then we will for sure break the support here and go towards close to the 0 cents levels. Anyway, guys, don't get too fearful or too greedy here on XRP. I think this is a play I wouldn't personally not be playing because we don't have an impact on the exogenous risks. Anyway, the bulls are fighting back. This hourly candle is closing in 24 minutes. And if I am going to the 5-minute candles, you can see here how the bulls are right now trying to fight back. In the end of the day, it will be extremely crucial here. You can check it. I wouldn't trade the 5-minute or 15 minutes, but what will be very important here is if the bulls are fighting back, that then we are actually bouncing from the previous support, which is now turning into resistance, and go down. This will be the breakdown confirmation. If the bulls are able to fight back and we are going back into the triangle, the highest, by far highest likelihood will be that we are actually going to break out. We are going to break out to the upside. Because once the bulls fight back once, in an established bull trend, in a pattern which has a bullish bias, I am telling you, then that's the moment where I would flip bullish, where I would wait for the breakout and trade the confirmed breakout towards $45,200 US. Let's wait for this hourly candle here and let's just hope that it is not closing in sight and that we are not getting a confirmed breakdown here. I will govern that with you here live in that video. I am here for you. But now let's go back into a quick Q&A regarding altcoins, regarding Bitcoin, and so on. I want to answer a few questions because I know that I didn't do that so many times in the recent live streams just because I was invited in restaurants. I had to go, I had to help someone or whatsoever. So now I want to finally do it. Someone is mentioning Polkadot. I actually said that on the 1st of December or 6th of December. You can check it on Twitter. I announced it in the moment I bought the altcoins. I was also buying Polkadot. Actually, ever since then, it went up 120, 150. Let me check. Let me actually check how much it went up since then. It went up significantly. So, of course, big congratulations for everyone who was buying Polkadot there with me. But we have to take into consideration that also Bitcoin went up significantly, right? But yeah, you can see it here basically since the 1st of December. So here, I bought somewhere here. And afterwards, we saw this big pump. But then we have to, of course, also look at Polkadot against Ethereum. Because when we are buying altcoins, we just want to maximize our Bitcoin profits, right? That's actually what we want to do. So where I was buying was here in this downtrend, and then we pumped up, and now we are exactly there. So in Bitcoin, we are with our Polkadot purchase approximately break even, to be honest, and in Bitcoin terms like 100, 120%. Anyway, guys, any other questions? Any other questions? What do you think of EOS? Is it the Ethereum killer? My clear answer is no. And I am not a fan of EOS. I'm not a fan of their ICO they did back then. They raised 6 billion US dollars. I'm asking myself, what did they raise that for? Because you don't need 6 billion US dollars for that. It was even already up and running. I just think it was a giant, massive, not saying the word. I'm not a big fan of that, for sure. Not holding any EOS. And if then, and I don't know about it. Link Cardano. I recently had a quick call with Charles Hoskinson, so very nice guy. I met him also in Davos at the World Economic Forum, and very nice guy, very good entrepreneur, and smart and humble guy even, I can say. But I'm not invested in Cardano. Elrond, big shout out to Elrond. I remember I had a Skype call with this Lucian and Benjamin or so, and yeah, back then they were so small, and now they are so big. Really, really, I mean, great work. I have to say, it doesn't sound nice, but I'm surprised. So big shout out. They deserve it. Probably they deserve it. I didn't follow the exact thing, but probably they deserve it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be where they are. Zcash. Someone is asking for Zcash. I'm not a fan of Zcash. I like Dash more and even more Monero, because Zcash they have a founder's fee, or no, a developer's fee. I think a founder's fee or developer's fee, 20% actually of every single block, as far as I know. And there is this master key which was officially destroyed, but with that master key they can actually basically take everything, right? Officially it's destroyed, but there's still this small centralized risk inside, and that's why I just don't want to be holding Zcash. I could be wrong here, but it's just, why should I go with the risk? Someone is asking for BSV. I don't have to answer that, of course, because I'm not the biggest fan. I could trade it, but I will never hold it. Litecoin. Maybe I will check the Litecoin chart if I get here more feedback. Tezos died. Yeah, wow, Tezos, I didn't follow it, but for them, same there. I wasn't the fan of their ICO. They made the ICO in 2017, raised like 360 million at very low Bitcoin prices, and they had like a Swiss foundation, and I think, I don't want to say like wrong things here. I think they took a significant amount out for their personal purpose, which was legal, but please make your own research, could be wrong information. And yeah, that's just, I never bought back in again, even though then after the project itself was very, very interesting. But I just felt like, it's not going with my principles. So that's why I was not going with them. So any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Dogecoin. Well, let's call Elon Musk, man. I made a tweet today. Let's get this like to 10,000 likes. I already got 6,000 likes there. If you want the Elon Musk interview, we need 10,000 likes for that. And then I hope he will see that. Uniswap. Yeah, we can talk about Uniswap very soon as well. Stellar Lumen, Neo. You know what is that? Oh, I have to go back to the chart. Something is happening for Bitcoin, guys. Smash up the like button. 6,300 likes, more than 12,000 people watching. 19 minutes until the hourly close. Can we make it here? You know what, guys? If we are getting here 7,000 likes in the next 2 or 3 minutes, I will stay here until the end of the hourly candle. The hourly candle closes in 18 minutes. I will stay here with you until the end of the hourly candle. Smash up the like button to 7,000 likes, guys. Come on, I know we can do it. We are the strongest crypto family in the world. Beautiful. So what is happening here for Bitcoin? Bitcoin is actually breaking down. The previous low was 39,100. Let me go to the lower time frames. The lower time frames are very, very nice to look at. Usually when the Bitcoin price is breaking out or breaking down, not to trade them, but to look at for sure. So these are the hourly, these are the 5-minute candles, and we can see, Bitcoin is trying to go for the next leg down. I would say it is getting very crucial if we are breaking the 39,100 US dollar levels. It seems like, Yeah, on the 5 minutes, could call that a confirmation. I wouldn't call it a confirmation. But yeah, sometimes we are breaking down without a confirmation. Let's just wait and see what is happening here. And let's wait and see if Bitcoin is actually breaking the previous low here of this specific breakdown. We have to wait until the hourly candle closes, but we are getting lower and lower and lower here for the Bitcoin price. Let me quickly pull out the volume candles. Yeah, you can see the volume is getting a little bit higher here. Not incredibly high, so we can still just snap back, but of course it is getting higher. If I'm pulling out the EMA ribbon, you can see we also, with this specific breakdown, in the exact moment we broke down, we broke the trend here. Not really. I mean, we are still having a higher low for Bitcoin. This was our double bottom. We are still on a higher low trajectory, but at least we broke the EMA hourly. And usually when we break it, sometimes we see within the next 3-4 hours or so like a very big dump down. Doesn't mean it's the end of the bull run, but it is at least a warning sign here on the hourly candles. Going over to the 4-hourly candles, let me go over to the 4-hourly candles. This is interesting. The 4-hourly candle will also close in a few minutes, will also close in 15 minutes. So this gives even more importance to the next hourly candle. And we can see here we did not break the trend. In fact, we didn't break it since a very, very long time. So let's wait and see here. Bitcoin is right now retesting the 21-week EMA. And you know what, guys? Unfortunately, we are breaking down. We broke it. And if I'm going to the 15 minutes, you will even more see that we broke it, unfortunately, here. If you are in a short trade right now, congratulations for you. I am in no new trade at all here. I am not trading the breakdown here. I was telling you, if there are, for example, 20 potential trades, 2 of them are short trades. This one seems to be one, right? 2 of them are short trades in a bull trend like this, and 18 of them are long trades. Well, I might as well just stand on the sidelines, not look at short trades, focus on the long trades and be more successful with them. But everyone can, of course, do what they want. It really depends on your own resources and on the time you want to allocate towards your own trading. Anyway, the Bitcoin price is here right now on the 15-minute candles, on the hourly, on the 5-minute candles, breaking down. And yeah, let's just wait and see here. The hourly candle didn't close yet. It will actually close in 15 minutes. So let's wait and see what happens here. Let me quickly auto scale this. And let's see if we're actually reaching our bearish price target of 36,000. I already told you what exactly has to happen for us to confirm that we are actually going lower here. Let's wait and see. I'm taking the phone with me just to make sure that I'm not missing the dump here towards the downside. 7,500 likes. You know what, guys? I will stay here with you. I will stay until the end of the hourly candle. Man say, man do, and I will do that. Thank you so much, guys. Someone is mentioning Monero. Monero, I'm holding myself. I'm holding it for the very long term. I am not expecting any crazy gains. They don't do marketing. They don't look at new listings. They get either listed or not. They don't pay for any listings because it is just a decentralized project. And I just like this character, this grassroots character of Monero, right? So anyway, let's go to the next one. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Celsius, Nano. Wow, so many. VeChain, bounce. Someone is saying bounce. Are we actually bouncing for Bitcoin? Yeah, not really. Anyway, yeah, a little bit, but not really, guys. Not really. Also on the 5 minutes, it's a lower low. Let's wait and see what's happening here. Bear trap, VeChain. Yeah, it could be a bear trap. I mean, someone is saying bear trap. It could be a bear trap. We didn't close the hourly. The volume is not all too crazy. We didn't confirm the breakdown. So that's why I'm telling you, I wouldn't trade it. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't trade it myself. But yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. I wouldn't trade it myself. Even though the Bitcoin price is breaking the support, I wouldn't trade it myself. So what is happening? Yeah, we are actually bouncing. We are bouncing here a little bit. Let me go over to the candles. Wow, 12,700 people watching, man. You know what, guys? Before I go back into the chart, I wanted to tell you something. I really appreciate you all watching, and you don't have to do anything. But if you feel like you want to give something back, you want to do something good for me also, just smash up the like button. Takes a second of your time. It's below the video. And the most important thing is, if you share this video with your friend, below the video, there is a share button. Share the link on social media, on Twitter, on Telegram, Facebook, wherever you feel comfortable with. you do something good for other people, you spread the word, you make our family better, and I truly appreciate it, because YouTube loves when you are creating these backlinks for the algorithm. When you are creating a backlink and driving traffic from another platform to YouTube, we are getting such a nice score and we are getting recommended to other people. So thank you so much for that. I also wanted to recommend to remind you, we are breaking down here right now. Well, if you want to be trading Bitcoin, if you are an experienced trader and you don't want to necessarily put your own money in, well, I have something special for you. In the video description, now this is exclusively for you guys. It's the highest bonus on whole Bitcoin YouTube. If you go to the video description, you will find a $1,000 bonus for free. If you click as an experienced trader, for example, the Bybit link, it has the highest bonus. You click it today, you sign up today, and you deposit tomorrow. If you sign up today and you deposit tomorrow after the announcement, you get $500 for free. It takes basically 20 seconds to go down in the video description and click these links here. The Bybit link, Bybit is my favorite exchange, and I just talked with them from tomorrow. If you sign up today, you click today, you make your account today, if you are experienced, and you deposit tomorrow, you get a $500 bonus accumulated, nearly $1,000 with our links here for free. And that's the thing, you can use these free bonuses and you can trade on the exchange with the free bonus and with the profits from this free trade as well. And well, when is the hourly candle closing? In 12 minutes, it's getting closer and closer. I wouldn't call it the moment of truth, but I would call it more revealing here as to what is likely to happen for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is extremely shaky right now, and the breakdown is more likely than not. But I can just tell you, we have to govern the price action and determine whether this is a fake out or not. Because this is, of course, very, very important. And look at this. Whoops. You can see here, we are right now trying to break the previous low, but this big disclaimer, guys, this is the 5-minute candles, and I mean, only crazy people trade it, or extremely people with a lot of time. I don't have that, so the hourly candles are the best thing to trade. And you can see here, this hourly candle still has to open, close. The best case scenario would be the bulls fighting back and closing here inside the previous pattern. It's an unlikely scenario. More likely is that we are actually closing outside and then hopefully retesting and breaking back through. If the retest actually fails, I can tell you this is most likely, like 90% likelihood, a confirmed breakdown, and we are probably going to reach the $36,200 level. This will be very, very interesting. And of course, I am here for you. I want to tell you exactly where to open a trade, where to close a trade, and if this actually turns out to be a fake out, where to open the long trade, how to spot the long trade, and where to take profits here. So let's see what is happening there. XRP are already covered. And you know what, guys, maybe you can show me your altcoins once again, and we can see if we can talk about some other altcoins. Any other questions, guys? Slow down the chat. Yeah, it's just, come on. It's like 13,000 people watching. It's like we have like every day the most viewed live stream in the world in Bitcoin. So obviously we have a lot of people texting here. I truly appreciate you. 8,500 likes. What is happening, man? Come on. It's crazy. And you know what, guys? I was posting this breakdown actually at 41,000, I don't know. I posted it exactly in the moment we broke down on Twitter. So I really want to urge you, if you want all the information also in the exact moment it is necessary, you shouldn't only watch the live stream, you should also be subscribed to our Twitter channel. It's at MMCrypto. And obviously, nearly more importantly, I would already say, is to be also following me here at MMCrypto on Instagram with the blue verification checkmark. If you give me a follow over there, you can make sure that you get my stories. I'm posting daily stories in the exact moment they are coming to my mind, guys. It's not only about lifestyle, about travel hacks or whatever, and about what I am doing, what I'm thinking. No, I'm also posting crypto content over there. And yeah, while I'm posting it, I'm getting just a lot of subscribers. So thank you so much, guys. I mean, every second I'm getting multiple new subscribers. It's beautiful. You can actually see your own name here if you follow me right now. Look at this. Wow. Every second more subscribers. Beautiful, guys. I'm so happy. We will be soon also be the biggest Bitcoin community on Instagram. Look at this. Thank you so much, guys. And I mean, your support is just invaluable. I'm never asking for something necessarily. You can just watch and do nothing. But of course, you giving me something back, you giving me more energy here, it just provides me with further more energy here, providing more content for you guys. So thank you so much for that. Very, very beautiful. Wow. So many followers, crazy. I'm getting like 4 followers per second. So very nice. Thank you so much for giving me the follow, guys. And one thing I wanted to say before I go back into the Bitcoin content, if you text me a DM there, I will try to answer some of them, but I will for sure not answer all of them because it's technically impossible, even if the day has 28 hours. This is impossible, but I will try to answer some of them, and many of them I'm even reading. I'm happy about all your words. I get so much amazing feedback. I truly love you, and sometimes I feel bad not answering everyone, but it's just not possible technically. Thank you so much, guys. Stellar Lumen. You know what? Let's have a look at Stellar Lumen, because we all know that Stellar Lumen is very, very closely connected to XRP. And now that XRP was getting this massive S storm fired by the SEC, Stellar Lumen is getting more and more limelight. And all the like every since I entered crypto, I was always back in the days and the last bull cycle buying Stellar Lumen because I personally like Stellar Lumen so much more than Ripple. So wow, what happened there? Who is holding Stellar Lumen, guys? Make some noise here. Stellar Lumen is close to the all-time high in US dollar. That's crazy. That is actually very, very crazy. What is happening to Stellar Lumen right now? I mean, this chart is actually not perfect. Maybe we are using another chart. XLM, Kraken, Bitfinex. What's the best one? Bitfinex? No, it's also not good. Come on. There must be one good chart to look at. I will go back to the Bitcoin chart very, very soon. Coinbase? No, Coinbase listed them later, right? Binance, come on, don't leave me hanging, CZ. No. You know what, guys? Let me know which chart is good to chart Stellar Lumen. But they are close to the US dollar all-time high. Bitcoin is closing the hourly candle in 6 minutes. That is truly crazy, man. I really want to see if we can confirm the breakdown. That's important, guys. With the hourly close below the support, below the previous support, we don't confirm the breakdown. We just give the probability is higher that this breakdown actually solidifies. So if we are closing below, the probability will be higher that the bears are actually successful with their long trade here all the way down to 6,200 US dollars. But the real confirmation we are actually getting at the bounce of the previous support, which is then turning into resistance. So let's wait and see what happens here. So far, it doesn't look all too good for the bulls. The volume is getting higher here a little bit. So it seems like many people are looking at this triangle breakdown here right now. Let's wait and see what happens. And wow, 13,000. You know what, guys? If you share this video now, if you like the video and if you share it, we can break our record. Our record was 13,500 people watching live. Can we break, and that was actually the world record, guys, for a Bitcoin live stream. Can we break the world record again? Stay in the stream, like the video. I have more things to share with you. Share this video with your friends and make noise for the algorithm. Then we can maybe break the new world record, which was actually our world record. Do you want to be part of a new world record? You can do it right now with 1 second invested of your time. So let's wait and see what is happening here. And I would like to look at another altcoin, now that we are already doing it. And what I want to do is I will refrain now from plotting, for example, Cardano against US dollar. Because in the end of the day, it makes no sense at all to buy an altcoin and then make US dollar profits. US dollar is the shittiest thing in the world. And by just holding Bitcoin, you could have made more profits, right? So this is something what I want to tell you. Let me plot Cardano here against Bitcoin. And against Bitcoin, actually, you see, there's a long way to go. And we are creating here lower lows. Actually, we could pull a trend line like this, probably. Trend line like this. This is a legit trend line. Maybe it's a descending broadening wedge. Descending broadening wedge has a slight bullish bias, but it's not a beautiful one. Yeah, let's wait and see what is happening here. I mean, I'm not holding Cardano, but Cardano is not looking bullish, not looking bearish here. I don't know. If the bull market comes, I think Cardano can be a beneficiary if they're actually successful. Whoops. If they're actually successful. I didn't talk with, believe it or not, I didn't talk with Charles Hoskinson about Cardano. We just talked about other stuff. So Uniswap on Binance. No, we shouldn't plot it on Binance. Uniswap. Oh, Binance was actually the first one to list them. Let's do Uniswap Ethereum. What are this? It's not possible. No. Let's do Uniswap on Binance. Uniswap on Binance against Bitcoin doesn't look perfectly well, right? At least, and this one looks more bullish. This is something what I really like, and this just goes to show that Uniswap has some nice fundamentals as the biggest decentralized exchange ever, with more volume than Coinbase sometimes. With more volume than Coinbase sometimes. What you can see here is, oh come on, where is it? Uni BTC. I just closed it. I thought I closed a new window. Uniswap BTC on Binance. Sorry guys. What you can see here is that on Binance, let me go back to the daily chart. This chart actually looks bullish to me, even against Bitcoin. And we have this double bottom here. A double bottom is always nice. The second bottom being slightly higher than the previous bottom. And this is even a W pattern. Of course, we are not breaking out yet, but if Bitcoin goes sideways anytime soon, finally, then this could be actually breaking out against Bitcoin, because whenever Bitcoin goes sideways, this is when the altcoins are starting to pump. And if we are getting here this volume confirmed breakout out of this potential W pattern, this could be a very, very specific and very beneficial trade for Uniswap against Bitcoin. I am personally holding not many Uniswap, especially if you compare to my Bitcoin holdings. Very, very low percentage. But this could be a very massive trade actually. And it will be a multi-day, maybe even multi-week trade. But this could be a 56% profit trade of Uniswap against Bitcoin actually. Be cautious with that one. But a 56% is of course very massive if you consider that it is a trade against Bitcoin in a bull market. So this will not 55x your US dollars. It will probably 2-3x your US dollars in case Uniswap will be able to break through here. So that will be very interesting to observe, guys. Certainly. Let's keep this in mind, and let's go back to the Bitcoin chart and then talk about some other altcoins later on. Now I am here back on the Bitcoin chart on Bitstamp, and you know what? I think the best thing will be if I go back to the Bitcoin chart on Bybit. I am plotting it on Bybit because we are trading on Bybit. By the way, guys, before I talk about that, oh wow, 45 seconds. Remember that you use here 1,000 US dollars nearly for experienced traders in our video description. And if you sign up today and deposit tomorrow with our Bybit link, you get 500 US dollars for free as a deposit bonus. And you can see here the hourly candle is closing. The 4-hourly candle is also closing in 20 seconds. So this is of course interesting. Let me go to the 5 minutes. And you can see here with the next 5-minute candle actually, not only the 5-minute will be closing, but also the hourly and the 4-hourly. Come on. So here, the hourly and the 4-hourly will be closing. So this doesn't look all too good, guys, to be honest. This doesn't look all too good. In 4 seconds, it is closing. Not only the 5-minute, but also the hourly and the 4-hourly. And this is the new candle. This is the new 5-minute candle, but also the hourly. And you can see here, in the moment we are opening it, it is getting a little bit shaky here. Let's see if we can hold this line here I was pointing out, or if we are actually breaking lower. Unfortunately, the hourly candle and the 4-hourly candle closed below the resistance, guys, and I can tell you this is always why I am waiting for the hourly, why I am waiting for the 4-hourly, that this is usually the moment of truth. This is the moment when we are getting some new signs from the market and when it is getting much more volatile. And as you can see right now, it is getting more volatile. I'm just showing it on the 5-minute, not because I'm trading the 5-minute, but just because whenever we are opening a new hourly candle and a 4-hourly candle, it is getting volatile and we see maybe a new direction unfolding. Don't get too exuberant here. This doesn't mean that we are now pumping higher. It looks like it so far, but this is just the beginning of the hourly candle. So let's wait and see what happens here. Man, are you bulls actually right now pumping Bitcoin? Can we all go to the market and pump Bitcoin? No, don't do so, guys. We don't want to do that. But 13,500 people, crazy. Let me go to the hourly candle. You can see here, this is the new hourly candle. Let me refresh that. The new hourly candle bounced Exactly at the line I was pointing out here earlier. Exactly the open. Crazy, guys, crazy. We were bouncing here. Let's wait and see what happens. Sometimes I'm asking myself, do I have too many people watching? I don't think so, because with too many people, you could, of course, move markets. But I mean, Bitcoin is so big, so I'm very sure that we are not moving the Bitcoin market. Let me zoom in here. You can see also the 4-hourly candle opened. Let me see if the 8-hourly candle also opened. No, this one did not open. 12-hourly candle. Yeah, the 12-hourly candle also opened. A new 12-hourly candle also opened. So we have the 12-hourly candle open, we have the 4-hourly candle open, and we have the hourly candle open. All of these candles opened, and so far we are getting a bounce on the hourly, but in the end of the day, let me go to the 15-minute. You remember that even though this is a successful bounce, we still have to surpass the previous support, which is maybe now turning into resistance. And if this is going to be a confirmed breakdown, we can still reach my bearish price target. Unfortunately, all the way down here at 36,500 US dollars. Let's wait and see what happens here. Let's govern the price action. Man, it was good to stay here. We just broke the record. I think we broke the record. 13,500 views was the record before, right? So now officially, I think that was also that was, by the way, our record. I think we broke the record again in a live stream. 9,500 likes. Can we hit 10,000 likes in that video, guys? Can we hit 10,000 likes? Somewhere I had water with vitamin C. I don't know, is it this? Ooh. Don't drink water from plastic bottles, guys. Ooh. I think it's that one. Anyway, guys, any other questions? More questions? I go back to the chart very soon, man. Wow, 9,900 likes. Come on, guys, 10,000 likes. Let's do it. 10,000 likes, 13,800 views. Thank you so much. 10,000 likes for Elon Musk actually buying Bitcoin for Tesla. 10,000 likes. Yes. Beautiful. EOS, please. I'm not gonna do EOS. If there's some updates coming, I will do it soon. And of course, I mean, I'm not saying that EOS is a bad buy. I'm just not, I didn't research it recently. I'm not saying it's a bad buy. I'm not saying it's a good buy right now. Just be cautious because their history was a little bit dodgy. The ICO I didn't like. But yeah, I'm not down talking this project here. Very important, guys. We are just too big to do that. Graph, NEO. You know what? Let's look at NEO. I mean, NEO is a dead blockchain, right? I mean, we all know that. It's a dead blockchain, but let's have a look at NEO. I will have a look at NEO quickly, probably. Polkadot, Stellar Lumen. Maybe we will have a look at Polkadot. I mean, it's an altcoin I'm holding myself. You can do your own research. 10,500 live likes. Beautiful. Yeah, let's go over and check Ethereum. Let's go over, check Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Polkadot. What else did we have? No, not EOS. NEO. Oh, wow. I have to talk about this. Bitcoin is right now. Now, we have to talk about Bitcoin first, guys. You know, Bitcoin is king and Bitcoin is the most important one. With your holding portfolio, I told you that you shouldn't get nervous by these breakdowns because I was showing you earlier. Make sure you watch it. The stock to flow chart against Bitcoin and against US dollar and against Bitcoin. And I can tell you guys, I was showing you also this one here, Bitcoin measured in different fiat currencies. If you go back into the video, if you are new in the video, scroll all the way back. If you just joined the video within the last 30 minutes, take this red line here on the video and scroll all the way to the beginning of the video. Watch the video from the beginning where I am sharing with you all the important data points, guys. Please do so right now. It is very, very crucial. And these breakdowns shouldn't make you nervous because if you just take into consideration what I was showing you earlier, you know that Bitcoin is an amazing buy and amazing hold, and that Bitcoin most probably will reach hundreds of thousands and millions of US dollars in the next few years. Hundreds of thousands probably very, very soon, maybe even within this year. That's what I was always saying, but millions for sure within the next few years. This is just an important thing to take and to keep in mind. Something else, I wanted to show you something else also. This is the 15-minute candles. We are trading this on the hourly. On the hourly, it looks completely beautiful. Look at this very, very amazing symmetrical triangle here. But let me go back to the 15 minutes. And one of the reasons, of course, why Bitcoin is a little bit struggling here recently, we have a few fake false breakouts. This is the first moment that we can see maybe a trend change is coming, because before we didn't have false breakouts. It's the first risk here. It's the first warning signs here we are actually getting in the charts. And the reason for that is, of course, also things like this. This is the monthly RSI for Bitcoin. And the monthly RSI for Bitcoin right here in 2013 and 2016, 17, and also right now, it's completely normal that within a bull market, the monthly RSI is slightly getting into overbought territories. And with this January month, we just came very close to the 90 level. The last time we hit the 90 level, it was of course not directly the end of the bull market, but this is the monthly RSI. And even on the monthly, we can get rejections. Actually, the last time in 2013, we broke above the 90 level. Well, we stayed bullish for quite some time, like for 2 months or so, but eventually we still got a shakeout. And then in the end, one last rally towards the upside. And we can see we are getting in this overbought territory. This confirms the start of the parabolic bull market. This actually confirms historically that we will see many green months here in the immediate future, like in the next 12 months here probably. But this doesn't confirm that we are not going to see any significant breakdowns in the immediate short term, as we are seeing them right now. In the moment we were breaking down here, of course, we were getting very, very cautious. You do remember that I made this warning tweet here in the moment we were breaking down. You should be subscribed to the MMCrypto Twitter channel as well, because at $40,500 I was telling you, warning, Bitcoin is trying to break down. In this moment, I was giving you the signal because I wasn't able to go online immediately. I was giving you the signal, warning, Bitcoin is trying to break down. And the hourly candle closed below. I was telling you, if this hourly candle closes below and confirms the breakdown, we could go down below 37,000 US dollars. And well, we already closed the hourly and the 4-hourly below. Now we only need a breakdown confirmation, and we don't necessarily need it. We can break down without, but of course trading it, it would give you a little bit more confidence in this specific short trade, which takes us actually all the way down to 36,200 US dollars. We are always taking profits above the target. Right now we can see Bitcoin is getting shaky, Bitcoin is getting volatile, and to be honest, as of right now, I would say the breakdown is more probable than that it is a fake out. So it is more probable that we are actually breaking down to our price target as that this is actually a fake out and the bulls are fighting back. Quickly here, why I'm back before I'm continuing with you guys, is I want to show you also with this breakdown. This is the 15-minute candles. There is volume coming in, and this volume actually, it is beating all previous volume candles on the 15 minutes. Actually, let me show you this here. This here we have to disregard. It's the initial pump. But if you actually take this one, you can see that, yeah, it is breaking, or at least reaching the previous volume candle heights. So the volume is actually sufficient here on the 15 minutes, and also on the hourly you can see the volume is pretty high. I mean, this volume is still higher on the hourly, but we also didn't dump from the beginning of the hourly. So we can see here volume is coming in with this specific breakdown. So if you are in a long trade, be cautious. If you want to open a short trade, be vigilant, because I would personally be waiting for the breakdown confirmation. So a breakdown confirmation would just look like this. We are going back up and we are confirming the previous support, which is then turning into resistance and then eventually breaking down here probably. So let's wait and see what is happening here for Bitcoin. I want to go back to a quick Q&A and also let you suggest some altcoins, because we want to be talking about altcoins. Now that, in my opinion, for the next few weeks, we might see the altcoins more flourishing here. I mean, now still much more people are interested in Bitcoin, and most of these altcoins are scam. Let's be honest, guys. And most of these altcoins have just very strong and intelligent marketing. But the matter of fact is, unfortunately or not unfortunately, whenever Bitcoin had a massive rally, we are then breaking down and consolidating sideways. The moment we are consolidating sideways is usually the moment where altcoins are going completely parabolic. And I'm talking about like 100% gains per day and so on. And this will be, of course, a moment where we want to get vigilant with our trading portfolio and maybe scale into some altcoins for some trades to maximize our Bitcoin, right? So any other questions? Chainlink. Do you want me to cover Chainlink? Let me know, guys. Then I keep it in mind and I will maybe do Chainlink. Dash, Silica, Verge. Wow, so many altcoin suggestions, guys. So many altcoins. Yeah, so many people are saying Chainlink. Maybe I'm gonna have a look at Chainlink, guys, because we have just so many people watching. 13,500. That's crazy. 10,700 views. Beautiful. So, any other questions, guys? Any other questions? You know what, guys? Also ask me some questions because I see your altcoin suggestions, but we need some questions for content before I'm going back into the charts. I govern the Bitcoin chart, I govern the Ethereum chart, and also, of course, the altcoins. Any other questions? Oh, you didn't check Neo. Yeah, I have to check Neo. When to buy again? You mean Bitcoin? You should have bought it and just hold it for the next few years. If you talk about a trade, when to long Bitcoin, well, this is something I can talk about later on. I want to show you where to long Bitcoin, even though we are right now in a short opportunity, which I'm personally not going to take. We broke down below this trend line, so this is of course a good shorting opportunity, but we want to wait for the breakout confirmation when we want to short it. So this might be something Bitcoin is doing here. And look at this line I was drawing in earlier. It seems really to be some support here. Bitcoin is pumping back. And if we are actually breaking out here, we want to see here as a bear, we want to see to confirm the previous support. And as a bull, we want to see Bitcoin breaking through. So now let me go back to the hourly candle. Let me switch the screen here quickly. 13,700 live viewers. Wow. I can't imagine. I can't believe it, man. So many people watching live. If you are watching this right now, I actually have a special thing here arranged for everyone watching because I know I have a big trading community. If you ever signed up with our links in the video description, or if you didn't do that so far, it is not too late because I have in the video description here down below for you the Bybit Phoenix Dudex link, and this is the most interesting today because I have secured for you a $500 free sign up and deposit bonus. If you sign up today, if you go to the video description today and you click this link today, sign up and you deposit tomorrow, you can get $500 completely for free here on this specific with this specific deal in the video description down below. Important point number one, you have to be an experienced trader. Important point number two, it is a deposit bonus. You get it after your initial deposit. And for more details, check out their website. Make sure you check it out right now. So what specific altcoin we wanted to look at? Unfortunately, Polkadot is annoying when it comes to charting it because they just went from Polkadot to DOT and they had some kind of a token split or whatever, however you want to call it. And this is why, yeah, it's just very hard to analyze the chart here. Oh, Polkadot, let's look at this. So is this actually a pattern? I don't know. I actually like to trade patterns on altcoins because they actually work out pretty well. And usually they reach the targets and so on. So I like to trade patterns on altcoins. And right now we are having a pattern on Polkadot. This is the 1 hourly candles. And right now we can see here on the 1 hourly candles, this is against US dollars. We are in this symmetrical triangle as well. So let's wait here if we can break out. Just quickly, I want to show you, you all know my confirmation signs. I'm not yet trading by altcoins. I will soon start trading with Ethereum. You can see here, this is how you measure it. It will be between $11.70 and $11.50. The breakdown would be between $8.07 and $8.30, depending on when we are breaking down or out. I would not be trading it in a premature breakout or breakdown. Now let's check the more important chart, the Polkadot chart against Bitcoin. So if I am plotting DOT against BTC, then you can see this one here is right now looking completely different. And yeah, here we had the M pattern. The M pattern actually perfectly played out. Probably reached the target here. And this is a non-trading zone for me. If you want to buy and hold it just like I did it, this is a good moment to buy and hold it for the next few months probably. Now let's have a look at Neo. Neo is a dead blockchain. I'm personally not holding Neo, but of course, whenever no one is talking about it, it might be an interesting moment to wait for a massive bounce. So let me go over to the daily candles. Probably looks extremely dead. Yeah, look at this. This is, I just said, this is a dead blockchain. It looks so sad. I mean, I feel very bad for everyone holding Neo, but you can see here, the charting on altcoins works perfectly. This was support. The moment we broke it, we massively broke down. Charting on altcoins is actually beautiful. And if you are giving me here the sign, if you are liking the video towards a new all-time high, I know that you want more altcoin coverage in the future, that you want me to cover more altcoins in the future. For you here, and not only show you Bitcoin trades but also altcoin trades. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Quickly, I'm going here over to the hourly candles for Bitcoin, and you can see, are we getting a bounce here? Are we getting a bounce? This might be interesting. If this is actually a bounce, then the moment of truth, and this is what I was waiting for. Let me wait a little bit longer here. I'm getting a little bit tired of talking, but this might be the moment of truth when we see here, is this a legitimate breakdown? This is why I was telling you, if I would be shorting Bitcoin, I wouldn't be shorting it here. I would be shorting it only after the breakdown confirmation. So if this bounce actually continues, and you will see it much better on the 15-minute candles, then the moment of truth actually comes if we are going all the way up to the previous resistance as support, which is then turning into support. A volume supported bounce right there, maybe somewhere at the 40,000 or below the 40,000 US dollar levels, maybe at the 39,000 US dollar levels. This is the moment where I would personally open a short trade if I would be shorting Bitcoin. And then my price target of this specific breakdown would be, as I already said earlier, 31,100 US dollars. Please, guys, make sure that you are not only liking this video. This is very, very important. You are helping us so much with that. You are helping the algorithm. But this is the most important. If you are new to the channel, we are not only the most viewed crypto channel, Bitcoin channel in the world, but also the most profitable one. Just press the like button, press the subscription button, press the bell, and press on all. If you press on all, you make sure that you get my notifications, my updates in the moment I am uploading them. Make sure you subscribe to the MMCrypto channel right now. And if you ask yourself, is this really the most profitable community in the world? Well, ask all the other people watching here. I mean, we had such a huge story of success, and I can just show you here this amazing Bitstamp chart here. These are all patterns I was covering in the videos, and all of them were breaking out in the predicted direction, and all of them were reaching actually our price targets. You can see here, our price target, this price target was perfectly hit. Then we had another price target up to the dollar, perfectly hit. And this dollar also up to the dollar, perfectly hit. We went even higher. But of course, as you can see, usually we hit all our price targets here. We are the most profitable community in the world. And before I continue here with the Bitcoin content, just quickly here, I want to go back to the proper chart and go back to the chart plotted on Bybit. This is the most important one since we are trading on Bybit. Before I'm going back into the chart, I wanted to ask you, maybe you can share your profits here down below, because yeah, we do this every now and then. I mean, not your profits of today. Today it is very hard to be in a profit, but just generally here from the last few days and weeks. You can share total numbers, $100, $10,000 or whatever. You can also share percentage-wise here. That would be very interesting. So, of course, today I could imagine if I would have been trading today, I would not be profitable, right? I mean, if I would have been trading today, I would not be profitable. Completely normal, right? But I mean, within the last few days, weeks especially, we were so profitable. Here, 4,000 US dollars up. Big shout out to you, man. That's amazing. 60% up, 300% up. That's amazing. In Bitcoin or in US dollars? Anyway, very nice. 100 US dollars in the last Ethereum trade. Congratulations for you. 389% up. Here's someone with a 3,000 US dollar loss. Don't get sad because of that. I hope it's not a significant amount of money for you. If it is, then you should decrease the amount of money you are trading Bitcoin with. But I can tell you, it's just learning. I mean, I lost money also in my trading journey. It's completely normal. Started with 1,000 US dollars, now 15,000 in pounds. Wow, 90% up. Great. Today's profit, 200%. Wow. In a 50x trade, big shout out to you. 530% in Bitcoin. Man, you guys are killing it. 960% up. $1,000 up. 700% up. 50% up. 50% up. This is insane. 300% up. Very good, man. I am so happy, guys. I am so happy. You are making so many profits. $110 up. Big shout out to you, man. This is probably a very high percentage. 810,000 US dollars profit. Wow. And this is where you realize we have more than 100,000 people watching every single day. And then we have some people of them being in millions in profits, right? I mean, it's not only me. I have the last 4 trades or so, $2.5 million in profits or like nearly 3 million in realized and unrealized profits. Well, I'm not alone here. I have crazy people watching, small and the big ones. It really adds up to hundreds of millions of US dollars in generated profit throughout the last few weeks. This is why you are subscribed to the MMCrypto channel. This is why you also, thank you so much supporting us with the links in the pinned comment down below. If you subscribe to the Bybit link right now, you click it today, you sign up today, and you deposit tomorrow, you get $500 for your own trades for free. Thank you so much for your support, but please do it only if you are an experienced trader. 6,500 US dollars up, and since the beginning of the run already, 620,000 US dollars up. This is crazy. 100%, 1,000%, 80,000 US dollars in percent, 11.5 million take profit. Wow. If this is true, I always assume that everyone is saying the truth unless proven wrong. Big shout out to you, man. 4,500 US dollars in 10 minutes. Man, this is life changing, guys. This is why we are doing that. I mean, we know the best thing for Bitcoin is just to buy and to hold for a few years, because Bitcoin is a certainty and trading is an opportunity. But with our small trading portfolio, of course, we have the chance to outperform the market with a small part of our portfolio. And this can be truly, truly powerful because, yeah, with this we can pay our running costs, we can pay our living expenses, we can pay travel and so on without having the necessity of touching our trading portfolio. So far, we can see that in this hourly candle, the Bitcoin price is experiencing a bounce here. And this is, of course, interesting because what I was mentioning was not only this line, the most important line, the moment of truth here will be if this Bitcoin bounce actually continues and we are coming up for another retest. If this retest is actually successful for the bears, we are going to most probably go down to 36,100. If this retest is not successful and we are closing back in, then I think we are most likely going to see the breakout eventually, and this was a fake out. Let's wait and see what happens here. One thing I want to mention is, and this is a little bit sad, that the previous, let me go here, the previous double bottom actually failed. Unfortunately, we broke down here. Our double bottom, this was a double bottom with the second low being higher than the previous low. This one failed. We wicked below already. This is something I don't like. A double bottom which is failing is, of course, not so nice for Bitcoin. Let's just wait and see what happens here. Smash up the like button, guys. Which hash ribbons indicator are you using? If you type in hash ribbons on TradingView and then you just take one from Capriole with like more than 6,000 likes, that's the one. Take the one with the most likes. That's the most used one, and that's the one I am using. That's actually the only one I'm using. Any other questions? Chris, stay live. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, the views are slightly decreasing now and my voice is getting a little bit used. So it is not so easy to stay live. Someone is asking for my Instagram. Well, guys, make sure you follow me on my Instagram. It is the verified profile. You can see it right here. This is the one with the blue verification check mark, and I'm getting a lot of followers here recently. Thank you so much for that, guys. Follow me over there, and I'm also posting my content over there. And if I am going offline here before the moment of truth, I will make sure that I update you on Twitter and on Instagram as well. I am here for you around the clock, guys. If I'm sleeping, I'm still here for you, because whenever there's a big volatile move, I'm just waking up like magic. I don't know why. No, sometimes I'm sleeping while this is happening. So, any other questions? Drink a spoon with honey. Well, maybe. I don't have honey here right now. I can order it. What shirt you have? This shirt. Stay live. Yeah, I will try to stay live. I need here some feedback. I need some likes, guys. I need it. So, any other questions? Someone is saying, show us your watch. I'm not flexing my watch here. In the bull market, it's fine to do so, but I just feel it's like, it would feel a little bit dodgy. I don't know. Any other questions? What happened with yesterday's W pattern? I talked about that. Go back into the beginning of the video and I talked about that. I am not hiding any information from you. I am trying to be always the most honest, 100% honest, and I will always be honest to you. Go back to the beginning of the video. I am talking about the W pattern and the failed breakout and exactly why it failed actually. You know what, guys? I will show it to you right now. We were breaking out here, and of course, we were all getting very happy when we broke out. But you know our rules. Rule number 1, hourly candle close above. Rule number 2, volume candle confirmation. And rule number 3, this is the one, guys, breakout confirmation. The moment we went down for our confirmation, we closed below the neckline, guys. This was the moment of truth. And here we knew this breakdown will probably be not successful. We broke below. We also here, we're not able to break out again. So this was a failed W breakout attempt. This is what happened to the W breakout from yesterday. We didn't fulfill condition number 3. This is what happened here. So far, I can see here the Bitcoin price is bouncing. This is not a volatile breakout to the downside anymore. So very, very interesting. Let's wait and see here what happens. And if no confirmation is happening, if no new breakdown is happening, we will have to spot if a new pattern is actually evolving. This is what actually the MMCrypto family is about. After the pattern is before the pattern, and there's always a trading opportunity for us here. So let's wait and see what happens here. Anyway, guys, you know what? It is getting late. I have to say goodbye. You have now the opportunity to ask a few questions here before I'm wrapping it up, guys. A few questions right now. Thank you so much for all your love, guys. I truly appreciate you. Your last questions, the last opportunity. Everyone who is coming into the stream right now, this is the moment. You are here before the end of the stream. Go there and the red line you see there, take it to the very beginning and watch the video from the very beginning. This is very important, guys, because I am sharing very important stuff in the beginning, not only about this specific breakout. No, I am also sharing very important data points for Bitcoin. By the way, guys, I didn't talk about my trades. Should I talk about my trades before I actually say goodbye? Are you meeting another Instagram influencers out there? Yeah, like I'm not an Instagram, I'm a YouTube influencer, and I'm meeting a lot of them here. I have Carl from the Moon, I have Mo, I have Crypto Jack, so of course a lot of them. Anyway, let me quickly show you my trades. I don't want to hide them here from you only because we are having a red day. No, this trade here I opened at 9,400. It is right now 680,000 US dollars in profit. Guess how many profits I already took? 0. This is my long-term trade. Let's make this one legendary, guys. 680,000 US dollars in profit. I'm riding it way, way higher here throughout this bull market. This is my other trade on Bybit and Phemex. You can see a nice 50-50 ratio here, and I will remain this ratio because my liquidation price is at 15,000. An unlikely price target to get hit, a possible one, but unlikely. Let's ride this towards the upside. I will take more profits along the lines as well because I want to accumulate more and more Bitcoin here for my next up-and-coming trade, also for the next legendary trade. This is why you are subscribed to the MMCrypto channel, guys. Then I also, of course, I have one trade which is a little bit more risky. This is a trade where the liquidation price can be actually hit 22,800, and here I am 180,000 US dollars in unrealized and 180,000 US dollars in realized profits on this specific trade. Also, of course, I have a Bybit trade open over here. This one is open with 400,000 US dollars in unrealized profits. I already took how much did I take in profits here? Yeah, here you can see it. 7 Bitcoin I took already in profits, nearly here. So yeah, right now this is 400,000 US dollars in profits. My entry price was actually 1,800 US dollars, and my liquidation price is, wow, my liquidation price is, where's the liquidation price here? Sorry, guys. I need sleep. 10,400 US dollars, my liquidation price. This is why I'm not taking profits here very soon. I can let this one ride a little bit more towards the upside. But the most reasonable thing is leverage long is not made for the very long run. I'm doing it with a leverage trade only for you. Leverage long positions are more for the short term. Then you can take profits in Bitcoin and then you can trade the next pattern. Because the higher we go, the more diminishing the returns in in Bitcoin measured are, and the more you get profits in US dollar, but you want profits in Bitcoin. This is why I am taking profits here. This is very important to mention. So of course, if you also want to be trading like me here on Bitcoin and on Ethereum, you can trade Ethereum here as well. Only do it if you are an experienced trader. This is very, very important. But if you are an experienced trader, I have right now negotiated for you something special. Down below in the video description, you actually find $1,000 accumulated bonus. If you click the Bybit link and you sign up today and you deposit tomorrow, you get $500 completely for free. And yeah, let's go back here to the chart. Nothing really happening here. I will update you on Twitter and Instagram once I can tell you this is a confirmed breakdown, this is the short trade, or once I can tell you this is right now the fake out confirmation and this is my long trade. I will be updating you on Twitter and on Instagram. Make sure you check it out there. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. As always, guys, as always, thank you so much. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.